More than 7,000 now unemployed New Zealanders have applied for the Ministry for Social Development's new Covid-19 income relief payments since they became available on Monday. It comes as the government ignores renewed calls to lift the standard jobseeker benefit of $250 a week, so it matches the $490 from Covid-19 payments. But as Nick Truebridge reports, those pleas are falling on deaf ears.
Yes, we have acted with kindness and we have acted responsibly to respond to the issue at hand.
Carmel Sepuloni is refusing to budge. The Social Development Minister ignoring calls to treat unemployed Kiwis on standard job seeker benefits the same as those receiving new Covid-19 income relief payments. New figures released to Checkpoint show 7,627 people have applied for the Covid income relief payment since they became available on Monday. The Ministry for Social Development has approved 1,314 applications for the $490 a week allowance. But New Zealanders who lose their job for reasons other than Covid-19 get just over half that amount. The standard job seeker benefit maxes out at $250 a week. Agnes from Onehunga is one of them. She lost her job before March 1, meaning she misses out on the Covid income relief payment.
I was absolutely livid, to be honest, Nick. I just thought it was really unfair. I would have loved to have been entitled to that package, but because of the time frame, that was the only difference. Everybody should be entitled to it, whether you lost your job, in March or due to, from that time frame or beforehand.
Agnes was employed as an extra on a TV series set up until about mid-February. Only those who lose work between March 1 and October 30 are eligible for the $490 COVID relief payment. She says the rules are unfair.
Absolutely. All base benefits should be lifted to at least $490 a week to match income relief pay packages.
But that won't happen on Minister Sepuloni's watch.
There's been no consideration for that, Nick. What we did do, obviously, as a response to COVID, as one of our initial actions, was actually increase benefits and double the winter energy payment back on the 1st of April. But this is a different payment. It's temporary and it's put in place because of the job losses that we are likely to experience because of COVID, this unprecedented event.
Sepuloni says the government is already doing plenty to help beneficiaries missing out on the COVID payment rate of $490 a week.
Well, look, the fact that we put in place enduring benefit increases, so not temporary benefit increases, but benefit increases that will now become part of what is available through the system on the 1st of April. We indexed as well at that time, which saw benefits go up more than what they had done before, and then also doubled the winter energy payment as a response to that.
Beneficiary advocate Kay Brereton was in the middle of a meeting with someone who had just lost their job when we called her. She sees COVID-19 relief payments as an acknowledgement that standard benefits are not enough for people who have lost work. She says people are losing their jobs every day, both during and pre-COVID-19.
It does seem really unfair for people who, for example, have lost their jobs during this period, not due to redundancy or business dropping because of COVID, but because they've become unwell. They may have developed a long-going health condition that stops them working that's not related to COVID. They go on to benefit and get less money than someone who loses their job because of COVID. So it seems really unfair in that way.
But there is another issue. Brereton says the rules for a COVID-19 relief payment are kinder than those for a standard benefit.
People on the COVID income relief payment are required to be actively seeking work, but there's no sanctions, whereas someone on a benefit is required to be actively seeking work, and if they don't attend an appointment or don't attend a job interview, their benefit gets cut.
Brereton says she has taken the matter up with Sepuloni but continues to be pushed back. A common explanation was the COVID relief payment was only for 12 weeks.
I am hoping that I can gain some traction by pointing out that really paying people $490 a week is acknowledging that $250 a week is nowhere near enough. So far, what it looks like I'm getting some traction on is looking at some of the settings in the benefit system that these people are going to potentially move to in 12 weeks rather than getting that base benefit increased.
Meanwhile, additional figures given to Checkpoint show $136.4 million in wage subsidies have now been repaid. The ministry has requested $6.7 million in repayments from 452 employers following audits, allegations and investigations. That work has yielded 213 refunds totalling $4 million. Business owners who refuse to repay subsidies on request could face further action, including civil or criminal proceedings. For Checkpoint, Nick Truebridge.